Bonjour and welcome to the Tarot of Claude. Today I'm going to be doing the 2022 yearly tarot reading for the sign of Sagittarius. Those are general reading, they will not resonate with everybody. Take what applies directly to your circumstances and discard the rest. If you would like a more comprehensive look at 2022, do check out your Sun, Moon, Venus and Rising signs. Alternatively, you may want to check my 2022 tarot reading pick a deck style. If you just want to see the different types, I do not do the same spread in the pick a deck style. So what energies do we have for 2022 for my Sagittarius viewers? All my decks are pre-shuffled before I do a reading, just so you know. This is just extra shuffling so I can concentrate my energies on you. So I'm going to pull out one oracle card and one tarot card for each month of the year, which I will read together, and then I will pull out a card from the Beyond Lemuria oracle deck to wrap up your reading. So in January you start with transformation, February exiled, March challenges, April Crown Portal, May inspirational creation, June trust, July the promise, August celestial assistance, September emotional freedom, October contemplation, November awakening, and December exploration. Now let's see what the tarot has to say. So what are the energies for Sagittarius for 2022? Sorry about the sirens, I live right in the middle of town and there's a firehouse literally 200 feet away from my house. 2022 Sagittarius. Okay. So, January you get the King of Cups. February, the Page of Wands. March, the Three of Swords. April, the Ten of Pentacles. May, Six of Cups. June, Seven of Cups, so you have a progression here. July, Ten of Cups, definite progression here. August, the Empress, beautiful. September, the High Priestess, so two major arcana there, back to back. October, Strength, also major arcana. November, the Nine of Swords. And December, the Hierophant. You are not the first sign who gets the major arcana Hierophant at the end of the year. I think you're the third sign that has had this card. It's been coming up a lot for 2022, for my readings anyway. So in January you have Transformation, which is the card of metamorphosis, synchronicity and the unexpected, and the King of Cups. So this could talk about two things. I can read these two things, because obviously this is a general reading, so take what resonates. But you could have a King of Cups coming into your life. Now, male or female, general reading, no genders assigned. And the King of Cups is someone who masters their emotions and feelings. As you can see, he's very calm on the rough seas. It's someone who's very loving. It's a stable love. It's yeah, someone very nice to have around, basically. Or it could be that you need to embody the characteristic of the King of Cups to deal with this transformation you're going to be going through. Looking at the synchronicities, something unexpected happening, you are changing emotionally, and you need to be able to navigate this change like he is navigating the rough seas. So it's either or. February, you have the card Exiled. Now, this is the illusion of separation, disconnect, and isolation. This is an illusion. This is how you're feeling inside. And this may well be that this is coming from this transformation. You know, you're being stirred up inside, and you're struggling to control your emotions and your feelings. You know, you're trying to embody this King of Cup energies. And you know it's challenging, it's not easy, and you're feeling not connected to your world or your people. But you're going to have the Page of Wands here appearing. Now the page brings news. It also indicates a new direction, and Wands is to do with desires and passions, what really fires you up. So this is going to be a very exciting news coming your way, or it could be you changing complete directions and starting something new with a lot of passion. And in March you have challenges, blocks, fears, negativity, betrayal, with the Three of Swords. Now, the Three of Swords, with the Rider-Waite's interpretation, talks about heartbreak. I read like a Tarot of Marseille reader, so I look at numbers and suits, and 3 is a number of growth and expansion, and Swords is to do with how you think, your intellect, and also truth and communication. And the Three of Swords it's a victory, it's a breakthrough, because the Two of Swords is blocking energies, not making a decision, blocking it. The 3 pierces through this, it's a breakthrough. Now, we're talking swords, so it can be a bit painful, but you're going to experience a breakthrough, and this is going to bring about a challenge. It could be someone's betrayal is being exposed, anything like that. It doesn't have to be, that's just an example, but there is a breakthrough, and you will be victorious over this. But yeah, this March is going to be a bit challenging. And then in April, you get the crown portal. Now, this is your crown chakra. This is what talks about unity, divinity, and it's with the 10 of Pentacles, which is my favorite card of the deck. 10 is achievement, completion, the end of the cycle, you know, like you've really reached that end. And Pentacles is your material world, so it could be work, jobs, financial assets, your house. It's the legacy card. It's being abundant and lacking for nothing, and being able to leave something behind for the ones you love. And so this is you feeling completely united and at peace with your environment. You see, I mentioned in March that breakthrough that may not be comfortable because it's swords energy. That challenge, you're going to overcome it. It's a victorious breakthrough, and then you're going to reach a point where you feel, you know, that you're at one with everything and everyone, and you are provided for by the God, the universe, whatever you believe in. So April will be a really nice relief from March. And in May, you've got inspirational creation, which apparently I couldn't pronounce the first time I read it. Alchemy, the elements, innovation, with the Six of Cups. So this is her manifesting something, but it's something exciting, new. But it is a manifestation card. It's having everything you need to manifest and knowing how to do it with the alchemy. And the Six of Cups, well, Cups is to do with your feelings, your emotions, deals with relationships, and 6 is the number of balance and harmony after having overcome challenges. So it talks about having harmonious relationships around you. It can talk about a past relationship or a long-term committed relationship, and this relationship, no matter what that is going to help you and support you in your manifesting something, you know, innovative. And as I said, it could be someone from the past coming back, or just someone who you've been with for a very long time. And it doesn't have to be a love relationship. It can be a friend you can rely on and you know so well. It can be a family member, a co-worker, who knows. And in June, you have trust. So overcoming your doubts and your insecurities and having patience with the Seven of Cups. Because you see, you're trying to manifest here and you're trying to be innovative. And when we do this, when we try to manifest, I mean, I know I do, we always end up having some doubts. You know, why isn't it happening fast enough? Am I doing it right? And so this is the card of trusting that God, the universe, your spirit teams has your back, and not to feel worried or anxious about it. Just trust that it will arrive in good time. Because it's mixed with the Seven of Cups. The seven is the number of experience, assessment, evaluation. And so you're evaluating your options. You have lots of options, and it can be a little bit overwhelming. You may be feeling a little bit all over the place emotionally, and the cards is just saying to you here, you know, just trust. You will make the right decision. You will choose the right cup. Just detach yourself emotionally a little bit in order to do so. Because your emotions right now are emotions of insecurities and doubts. So to make a wise decision, detach yourself a little bit. And in July, you get the promise, soulmate, attraction, partnership. So this is a very powerful relationship. It does say partnership, so it could be at work, it could be a friendship, but it could also be your soulmate. Coming into your life in July and bringing you the Ten of Cups. No matter what this relationship is, it's going to bring you the completion, it's the forever happy card. It's everything making you feel fulfilled. You've got everything you wanted and imagined, and your cup is overflowed. You are just ecstatically happy. So this is linked to a relationship, a partnership, whether it's, you know, love, friendship, parents, partnership with a co-worker, you know, working is a bliss with them, you trust them, you really enjoying yourself. It can be any of those. And in August, you have celestial assistance, angelic messages, guidance, enlightenment with the Empress. So this card essentially is talking about you being guided. So listen to messages that you may have, you know, gut feels, synchronicities, words, numbers that keep on appearing, lyrics of songs, and suddenly it's like it's speaking to you directly, because this is going to bring you the Empress, which is a major arcana. She is growth, abundance. She lacks for nothing. She's beauty. She can represent the birth of a project, of a child, the beginning of love. She's an incredibly positive card to have. So listen, keep your eyes peeled for hints from your spirit teams, from God, from the universe, your angels, because they're going to drop you hints and clues, and this is going to lead you to the Empress. And remember, she lacks for nothing. She's very abundant. This is September, and you have emotional freedom. So vulnerability, flowing, rebalancing. So this is paired with the High Priestess, and the High Priestess is another major arcana, so big energy on your life path, and she represents wisdom, but wisdom that's acquired through channeling messages. She's the bridge between the spirit's world and the material world. So this talks about listening to your intuition, listening to the messages you're getting, trust your gut essentially, to get this emotional freedom and to rebalance yourself. And in October, you have contemplation, silence, knowing, releasing control. Now, this is going to be a quiet month for you, where you're going to be reflecting upon several things that may have happened, your life generally speaking, or it could be specific situations. And it's paired with strength, another major arcana. Now, strength is having the courage to do something, the fortitude, knowing that you've got it, because you do. It's your inner strength we're talking about here. It's calling on your moral and mental strength to release control, to accept that, you know, we have a choice. Things are fated, but we can choose left or right. And so it's accepting that we can't control every single thing that happens to us, is what I'm trying to get at. And it's in that silence that you're gonna reach that level of acceptance. And it's saying that you do have the strength, the fortitude to release the control and allow yourself to flow. And in November you get awakening, and once you release control you get this ancient knowledge, memories, connection, and it's paired with the Nine of Swords. Now the Nine of Swords tends to be interpreted as having nightmares, but it's not. 9 is a number of achievement, and swords is to do with your thoughts, your intellect, truth and communication, but the Nine of Swords is having the courage, you know, to overcome those thoughts, because you can be in control of your thoughts. And this awakening, to me, gives even a deeper meaning to the Nine of Swords, in the sense that when you are in that place of having thoughts that overwhelm you or worry you, this is when you're going to access ancient knowledge. This is when you're going to access deeply buried memories. So this is a very powerful combination, and November is going to be a very intense month for you, because this is going to awake a lot of thoughts and ignite some knowledge that's going to come from deeply buried sources. It could be connections with your ancestors, because remember, November, the beginning of November, is where the veil is very thin, so the veil between the spirit world and the physical world is thin, so you may get a lot of ancestors or people who have passed away who are very close to you. You may get a lot of input from them, and it's going to be through you know, maybe dreams, because as I said, Nine of Swords is often represented as, you know, having nightmares, but it doesn't have to be nightmares. It's an achievement. It's having the courage to look at those dreams, at those thoughts, and growth from them. And then in December you have exploration. So this talks about being bold, understanding that there are no boundaries, not being afraid of the unknown, and it's paired with the Hierophant, major arcana again. And the Hierophant represents, you know, tradition, represents power. If you think about the medieval times, you had the king and the church. They were the two most powerful entities. It can talk about a big company or institution, but in this reading, this is talking about a spiritual awakening. This is coming to realization that there are absolutely no limit to what you can achieve. I'm reading spiritual awakening. It could be someone, like a teacher, giving you this knowledge, or a counselor, but I'm getting for you, the message I'm hearing really loud and clear here is it's going to open your eyes. You're just going to have that spiritual awakening moment where you realize that there are no boundaries to what you can achieve, and that you just have to be bold and trust it and just go into the unknown and manifest. So this is going to be a very interesting year for you, in the sense that it's going to develop you and make you grow a lot, I would say. This is what I'm reading. So I'm going to put out a final card for you, something to ponder upon to close out this reading. This card has appeared twice, so I'm going to pick this one. I've seen it twice when I was shuffling. Take it as a sign that this is your card. This is the art on the card. And it's the card of Heather. The seamless unspeakable. Let me put it closer to my eyes. This illuminated space of no distraction and pure potential is beyond the threshold. You see, I was talking to you about no boundaries, no limits to what you can achieve. It is the centered and present place where all dreams are birthed. If you look at this card, it's got that vortex in the middle. From here you can choose where to go. What may be perceived as endless nothingness is the illuminated eternal, the core that all fears may be peeled back to. Step through the darkness and realize it is only a short distance from the white void at the center of creation. Herein lies the feeling you may have been striving to meet, yet subconsciously running from. In graceful surrender, know you are held and drop deeper into existence. Well, I think this is a beautiful way of closing out your reading. I hope you've enjoyed your journey through the cards with me. I'm very, very grateful for you to spend some time here on my channel. I do appreciate it, and I hope that you've enjoyed it. If you have, please do leave me a comment in the little box below. That would be great. I wish you a wonderful 2022 with much happiness and lots of adventures, and I hope to see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.